So far, smoke deflectors are off, front's off. I'm just about to take the valve chest cover off and see how we go from there. See how we get on. So, I've got the front piston cover off. I might be mistaken, but did I say piston cover? I meant piston valve cover. Around here, so this part, it looks like there's a gap. There we go. So it appears to be a pretty good bore from there way round to there. But this section just there seems to have a bit of a gap. Makes me think that possibly the bore might not quite be round. So I'm going to have to take a look into this a bit further. So this cylinder, the left hand cylinder, the bore looks pretty true to the, possibly around here. It's not quite meeting, but you come to this side and it looks horrendously out of round up around this top section here. So I'm not quite sure what's gone on there, but that could be the root of our problem. So the question then is, what do we do about it? So having now taken the piston out, I don't know how well you can see, but this area has got different machining marks to this area. So this whole area, which runs up, you can't easily see in the video, but it runs up just past the ports, leads me to believe there's something amiss, and that cylinder wants reboring again, or that valve anyway. Let's see what we can do. As you can see, the running board had to come off so that I could get to the two screws on top of that fitting. The little end taper pin has come out of this. The valve is out, and the next job is to take all the bolts off the back of the cylinder so that the cylinder can come off. But to do that, I need to take the bogie off. So bogie off, bogie stretcher off, then I can get to the bolts on the inside and I can do it all from underneath without taking the boiler off. So bogie off, stretcher off, and as you can see, much better access than there was up underneath to get to the vertical row of bolts and to those two bolts on the steam pipe, well, exhaust pipe. Hopefully that can come out now. So as you can see, I've also taken the lubricator out to give me easier access to the bolts, and you might notice that there's no bolts there because the cylinder is in my hand. Fortunately, it would appear that the exhaust passage must be countersunk bolts behind this gasket, or to make studs, so that I didn't actually need to undo them. I left it just in case it was going to work. So yeah, that's off. You might notice also that S stamped in the middle. So the guy that built this, his first sort of love, if you like, in the hobby was he did model boats. So everything is stamped sort of port and starboard rather than left and right. So there's something you don't see on most engines. Right, at the moment that valve is also stuck. I put it forward and back and it won't budge, so I think the ring might be caught on a port, which is a bit of a nuisance, I must say. But let's start having a play, see what we can discover. So what I've decided to do, take that plate off the back, and you can actually see in here the ports. Now bear with me a second, I need to stop and start again to put the flash on. There you go. So you can see the ring in there, caught on the port. So I'm going to use a screwdriver to just push that ring out of the way while I pull the valve back out. So I can't do that on camera because I need too many hands for the job. So as you can see, I've put it back together. I've put the valve back in from the other end, so it's the right way around for how it would sit. And as you can see, there is a bit of a gap at the top left now. But obviously that's the other way around, so it's in the same place. So yes, I'm going to set this up on the machine and rebore it between centres. So that's pretty much how we are for now, and I've just noticed my hair's crap. Excuse that, I've had a swim mid session here. Yeah, I've cylinder off, ready to rebore, but I will mention one thing. If you're ever taking a cylinder off, not cylinder, if you ever have to take a lubricator off, remember two things, one of two things. Either empty it from water, or oil rather, empty it of oil, or stand it somewhere it can't run out, because I have a little bit of a situation now. So that's going to need to be cleared up, which will happen. But for now, that's it for today. I will do a bit more tomorrow. I'm about to go and play squash. So hopefully I can get the cylinder set up on the lathe between centres, rebore the valve, and then take it from there. See if we'll need to find a bit of material, make a new valve bobbin, make some new rings, but we are getting there. A little bit of me attempted to do the other side at the same time, so they're both the same, but that's not going to happen at the moment. I just want to get one side connected. I'll put it back together, I'll put the front end back on. I might not put the running boards and all that back on, because I might just run it naked just to see that I've sorted the problem, because if I haven't, then I probably do need to look at the other side, or look more deeply at the cylinder blocks, who knows. So that's it for now. We'll talk more tomorrow and see how we get on, so enjoy.